Title: The Eye of the Storm. In the heart of the mist-laden moors, where the gnarled roots of ancient oaks twisted like the fingers of long-forgotten giants, a whisper spread through the village of Eldergrove, a warning of the one-eyed fiends that had emerged from the depths of the Shadowfen. The villagers spoke in hushed tones, their faces pallid with fear, for these gremlin-like creatures were said to feast on the very essence of life, leaving nothing but withered husks in their wake. The sun dipped low in the sky, casting long shadows that danced like specters among the tombstones of the old churchyard. It was on this eve that a band of warriors gathered, clad in leather and chainmail, their faces painted with the blue of woad, a tribute to their ancestors who had fought against the darkness. At their head stood Edric, a man of formidable stature, his flowing hair framing a face chiseled by the winds of battle. The villagers revered him not only for his strength but for his unyielding spirit, a beacon of hope in a world shrouded in despair. "Tonight we reclaim our lands," Edric bellowed, raising his sword high, its blade glinting like a shard of the moon. The warriors around him, their hearts ignited by his fervor, echoed his battle cry, a chorus of defiance against the encroaching night. As they ventured into the Shadowfen, the air thickened with the scent of damp earth and decay. The moon hung low, a silvery eye watching over them as they trudged deeper into the heart of the marsh. Suddenly, a cacophony of shrieks erupted from the underbrush, and the ground trembled as the gremlins emerged, twisted forms with mottled skin, their single, bulging eye gleaming with malevolence. They scuttled forth, clawed hands outstretched, their laughter a chilling sound that echoed through the trees. "Steady," Edric commanded, his voice cutting through the chaos. The warriors formed a tight circle, shields locked together, as the first wave of gremlins crashed against their defenses. The clash of steel rang out, mingling with the guttural growls of the creatures. Edric fought with the ferocity of a cornered beast, his sword slicing through the air, each blow fueled by the memories of those who had fallen to the monsters. But the gremlins were cunning, darting between the warriors with an agility that belied their grotesque forms. One by one, they began to slip through the cracks in the warriors' formation, their claws finding purchase on flesh and armor alike. Panic threatened to rise among the ranks, but Edric's voice boomed above the fray, rallying his comrades. "Remember the stories of our forefathers. Remember what we fight for." His words ignited a fire in their hearts, and one by one, the warriors found their resolve. With a newfound strength, they pushed back against the tide of gremlins. The tide of battle turned as Edric unleashed a devastating blow, cleaving the head from the largest of the creatures. The others hesitated, their laughter faltering as their leader fell, and in that moment of doubt, the warriors surged forward, reclaiming the ground they had lost. But as the last of the gremlins fell, a chilling silence enveloped the battlefield. The moonlight flickered, and from the shadows emerged a figure cloaked in darkness, a towering silhouette with a single, glowing eye, a creature more fearsome than any they had faced. Edric felt a chill run down his spine as the realization dawned upon him. This was no ordinary gremlin, but the Eye of the Storm, the source of the terror that had plagued Eldergrove. "Foolish mortals," it hissed, its voice a serpent's whisper, "you think you can defy the darkness? I will consume you all." Edric stepped forward, his sword raised high, determination coursing through his veins. "We are the light that pierces the shadows. We will not falter." With a battle cry that echoed through the moors, Edric and his warriors charged, ready to face the embodiment of their fears. The fate of Eldergrove hung in the balance, and in that moment, they became legends, warriors forged in the crucible of battle, standing against the storm.